In the next 2 weeks, there are 2 new gaming phones coming to the market. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so there are 2 new phones coming to the market. The launch date for one of them is the 3rd of March, which is the Red Magic 6. I have the Red Magic 5S. And the other phone is the ROG Phone 5, with the announcement event coming on the 10th of March. I'm going to look at the ROG Phone 5 first because we've got some pictures that have been leaked and go through some of the features. As for the Red Magic 6, we'll look at that as well in the same way, the specs, and if there is any imagery that we can find. So first of all, looking at the ROG Phone 5. Now, you might be wondering why that they've gone from 3 to 5. Apparently the number 4 in China is an unlucky number. They've missed that step. They also did exactly the same with the Red Magic 5. It went from 3 to 5. Anyway, looking at this leaked screenshot, we can see there is an LED display on the back of the phone, very similar to some of the laptops that they've been releasing, which also has the same pattern on the back as well. Personally, compared to the ROG Phone 3, I think this is a much better design. I like the potential of the rumours that are saying that you can put your own messages on there. That would be cool, although I can't imagine it. I think it will stick with this logo, but it does look really good and it's eye-catching and everyone will know that you have that phone. So some of the features that are coming with the phone are a Snapdragon 888, which is also in the Samsung S21 Ultra. But they are apparently going to be bringing back the headphone jack. Now this is a rumour again, but I can actually see this happening because a lot of people complained about the ROG Phone 3 losing the headphone jack. I think it'll be an added bonus if they bring it back. Apart from that, the leaked specs look very, very similar to the ROG Phone 3. It's going to have a similar 3 cameras on the back, one an ultra wide and one a macro. The other one is a 64 megapixel, which is currently the one they've already got. I don't think they need to up it. I think maybe they could do with upgrading the software to make it work better, similar to some of the other Android phones that actually have this specific camera. It works much better on them. Maybe adding image stabilization to it would be an advantage as well. But if you're buying this phone, you're not really buying it for the camera. So in the ROG Phone 3, it has a 12GB or a 16GB of RAM, and that's DDR5. That was one up from the ROG Phone 2, which had DDR4. I don't think they'll shock us all with DDR6 because it's not out and it hasn't been rumoured to be out. I have seen rumours that the DDR5X looks like it could be making its way to some phones, but I'd be surprised if it came. The other potential I see is either it's a 16GB base and then we either go up to 32 megabytes of RAM, which would be awesome, but I don't think the processor actually can handle that. I think we're probably talking 20 gig at the most, which is odd because I'm so used to them going up in doubles. Like I said about the camera, the ROG Phone 3 has 8K UHD, which I can't see them going past that. No other phone is doing that at the moment. So I know the ROG Phone 3 had a battery with a 6000 mAh in it. I suspect it will be similar, but I think it will probably go from a 30 watt charge to potentially a 100 watt charge, because a lot of the other phones have come out with that, including this one, which had 55 watt charge. The screen itself I can't see being improved from 144 Hz. You never know, they might go up to 240, but I highly doubt it. It would be a massive, impressive feature if they managed that. I think that would be asking a little bit too much. The headphone jack and the Snapdragon 888 have almost been confirmed. I can see that being the case. With the last one, it was the latest processor. Headphone jack would be a massive improvement for gaming. I don't know why they removed it, but it just makes sense to put it back. Let me know if you're hyped for the ROG Phone 5, and let me know what feature you're looking forward to most, and why not make a guess of what it could be down in the comments below. Now, with the Red Magic 6, the rumour is that there's going to be 2 versions, the base model and the Pro. So the Red Magic 6 Pro looks like it's coming with a 120 watt charge in the same size battery, so 4500, whereas the normal version is going to come in with a 66 watt charge. As for the looks of it, these are the only images I've been able to find. which is a lot different to the Red Magic 5S. It's a lot plainer. I like the silver, but I do think the ROG Phone 5 has the edge on the aesthetics. Generally just looks a little bit nicer. You can tell it's a gaming phone, you can tell it's a ROG phone, and as gamers we like to kind of show off that kind of aspect. As for the specs, I suspect them being very, very close. However, I think the ROG Phone will just edge it out. And which one would I buy if I had the option? I think, having used the 5S, I would probably go with the ROG Phone 5. There are reasons behind that. The main reason is, so this is a great phone, but they tend not to do many updates on it. Now I know I've heard that it's similar with the ROG phones, but the other advantage is, if you damage this at all, it has to go back to China. It's the only place I've found that will fix them. Whereas the ROG phones do have repair centres all across the world, so it would be a lot easier for you to be able to fix it. And as I found out with my phone when I cracked the screen, I've no real way of sending back. I inquired about trying to send it back to get it fixed. However, you have to pay a delivery charge to them before they'll give you a quote on it. Then, once they do receive it, it could go up in price as they stated, and then you have to pay for delivery back as well. It came out to about £300, whereas I looked at a repair company for the ROG Phone 3, and in this country it costs £250, which is probably still more than a lot of the other phones out there, but is considerably a lot cheaper than having it being sent all the way back to China. And also the lead times are a lot quicker because they're actually not going all the way to China. Great if you live in China, not so great if you don't. Anyway guys, which phone do you think you're going to be picking up? Do you think you're going to pick up the ROG Phone 5 or the Red Magic 6 or 6 Pro? Let me know in the comments down below. And to keep up to date with all the videos that we do make, please smash that subscribe button and tick the notification bell. Thanks for watching guys, catch you in the next one, goodbye.